West Gulf Coast. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Indianapolis Colts and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. They had no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25. Carry now for the former Badger, Jonathan Taylor. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. 5 yards on the game's first play, second down.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
Slow as shit.
And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7. Is that one officially a loss of 1?
And it's 3rd down.
A tough spot here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 7.
Slowness, hey, slowness.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun.
Hey, slowness.
Open man, that's Campbell. And he is going to have a Colts first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Indianapolis moving the chains there on a gain of 12. Break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have touched it more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake, and they've taken care of that early.
Now Taylor. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. He winds up giving a yard back there, and now it's 3rd and 2.
And it's 3rd down.
On 3rd down, it's Hines. And he's got the first down yardage there as he takes it just across midfield. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
A gain of 3 on the play. 1st down, Colts.
We're going to have fun with it. We're going
So
to
for
show the
Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. They'll try a little trickery here on the end around. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
Well, it certainly appears that in this game, someone has decided they're going to open up their playbook. First quarter, and we see that play. I like their style.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw.
Oh, that was
Heavy
bad.
traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked by Antoine Winfield Jr. So far this season, this defense has had their issues against the pass, so that's a great sign for them to get the early pick.
A confidence builder for them and an absolute shock for the quarterback because he went into it. He saw the numbers we saw. He watched them on tape. I think he came into this one thinking this is going to be a big day, and it very well could be. But early in this one, advantage defense.
And he is out of bounds inside the 35. That one good for 33 and a first. What did you see there on the defensive side? What allowed that good size run?
Well, they were in a cover 2 alignment, which means your 2 safeties are back away from the line of scrimmage. So if you can match up your blocking at the line, at the point of attack, there's usually some room, a big gap between that second level and third, and that's what they were able to exploit.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on to the quarterback. Brings up 2nd down.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
Oh, I don't want this.
From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. There's a ball thrown right side and complete. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down.
Are you geeking to play mad? At least you could have looked at the team.
Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this 1st quarter. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. And he's not able to get away.
The ball is back
to
left.
the 22. They'll come up after the sack on a 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd and 12. At the 20.
They'll set up to throw. This into the hands of his running back, Ronald Jones. It'll be a 3-yard gain, and that's going to bring up a 3rd down. Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So as you said, you shrink the playbook, pick out the plays that work best for you. You know what else you're looking for?
What's that?
Who are the freshest guys coming off the last game to play on a Thursday night? Guys have a little extra.
Oh, somebody picked that.
You go to them early and often. Once you get into the red zone, space is at a premium for receivers to try and operate and shake themselves free. That one's incomplete.
Matt Gay for the Buccaneers field goal. A 37-yard attempt.
Gay's kick is good. But now there is a penalty marker on the field.
I don't even have my hand on the controller with that gay shit.
We looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag.
They still
but
doing
you
that
caused
shit?
the play. You did it. I had to.
They're going to look to throw. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone. Touchdown.
They still doing that?
O.J. Howard, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Bucs have taken a 1st quarter lead.
You got to figure down by the goal line. This is where a tight end earns his money in the high traffic area. And he's able to work free in the middle of the end zone and grabs that one for a touchdown.
After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. And a penalty marker's down on the field. And they might be backing up a bit here to start the drive. Yeah, this is going to put them back with a not great field position.
So they really got zero benefit at all, right? Sometimes you can absorb a penalty when you get a big return. Then the penalty brings it back, but you still have great field position. As you pointed out, not in this case.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. The give to Taylor. And he'll power his way up near the 25.
Taylor, the ball carrier.
5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. From the gun, it's Taylor. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
And the box with an extra defender in the secondary now on 3rd down. They'll look to throw here. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he is going to have a Colts first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 14 yards through the air. Caught the D off guard on 3rd and 1. They'll run on first down. Hines. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 11 yards there, first down. Seemed like a couple sets of eyes were on the quarterback, so he decided, hey, I'm going to hand this off. Got a good gain out of it.
And you know you need good blocking up front in order to gain yardage, but every one of these RPOs, if you do it right and they look the same, whether it's handed off inside or the quarterback keeps it, that allows you to fool the defense so often. And in this case, fooled them with the inside run.
Back to Taylor on first down. And this time the yards won't come so easy as they'll, in fact, tackle him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 13. After 7-0 on EA Sports.
Buccaneers 7, Colts 0.
Behind the chains, 2nd and 13. Here's a quick throw to Thielen. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds.
Adam Thielen.
When you call a wide receiver screen, no matter how many blockers you get in front of the guy that catches the ball, there's still an aspect of the guy catching it, turning into a runner, breaking tackles and creating his own yardage, and he just did on that play.
The Colts on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This will be 3rd and 6. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Connects here with a tight end, Blake Jarwin. And he is going to have a Colts first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on 3rd down. First and 10, Taylor now. Down right around the 25. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
On 2nd down now, it's Hines. And give him about 3 as he gets it down to the 22-yard line.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again, formation, showing the shotgun, then they ran out of it. That was a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
The Colts on 3rd down, a perfect 4 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw.
He jumped right in front of him.
It's Devin White, the linebacker. And the return will stop right around the 25. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training. So he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Flush to his right. Airing this one out for Evans. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line.
Come on, man. What the fuck your name is? Stop throwing
Last week was
interception.
any indication, we knew a pick was coming at some point. Last week it was interception after interception, and here we go again.
We actually quit counting last week at a certain point because I thought I was going to run out of fingers, all right? Because I'm not as skilled as a mathematician. But you're right. It felt like a matter of time. And you got to think the guys on defense, they couldn't wait for this opportunity after what they saw on tape.
Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. They run with Hines. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. Some boos coming down right now for this home crowd after that call.
Yeah, that was because of the pass interference call, but for a second there, I thought maybe
they'd get a new QB.
Appearance as Othello in the high school play.
Whoa! Shit!
Not a good one, let me tell you.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that'll make it 2nd and goal.
We can go to the opposite side.
Into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
The ball carrier.
Jonathan Taylor with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Colts are an extra point away from tying up this football game.
That ties the
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And we are tied at 7.
Coach, goddammit.
So all even at 7 now as they kick
See
it
what y'all
away.
about. We're in front of y'all 1 and 11. See what y'all about, goddamn.
Decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the
I got to see
15.
these corners in
Conventional
there.
football 101.
Like Buck now, who they got up for a couple of years?
Kickoff return, that's a disappointment. Because some of these special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Looking sideline, incomplete. He was looking for Chris Godwin that time. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
Oh, they shit. What the fuck?
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
Thank you. Thank you. They call me a hooker. They say I'm a hooker.
And he'll return it to the 24-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception.
I don't give a fuck about no picks. I'm trying to win every game I play.
Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them
Fucking
a
first
whole lot
round
of credit.
pick.
They've got them frustrated right now.
On first
Time to
down.
fuck up play all those.
And
Damn.
he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26.
Let's see how I force my man slow this to throw the ball.
This defense has really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
Here we go on 2nd and 12. They'll find Hines out of the backfield. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down. Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy out in the flat.
Yeah, so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about In your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down. But earlier in the game, it was touchdown or interception. Now he got to the check down. A nice safe throw and a good one.
They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Got to say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on third and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the 1st down.
Shut up.
The Colts are going to have it 1st and goal as he'll take this down to about the 3.
That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on him before he could get much out of it.
On 2nd and goal, here's the option. They'll look to run with Taylor. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. Jonathan Taylor, his 2nd touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. And the Colts have taken the lead. CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the 2nd quarter.
God damn it, things going to change in Indianapolis. Is they still in Indianapolis?
Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think
it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing.
Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
Sanchez now will kick it away following the touchdown. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone.
I like the Buckner in the middle of the defense.
21-yard
We'll
line.
see what we can do with these guys, man.
4 yards.
21-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the
wrong with this guy? What's wrong with him? What the
get
fuck?
Back to something close to that.
What's wrong with this
Maybe
guy?
get this game tied up.
Shit don't stink over here,
Incomplete, an excellent play downfield. Should have been picked off,
4
really.
picks in 1 play.
But 2nd down instead.
1-yard line.
I couldn't get there.
Man open down the middle of the field.
You lucky motherfucker. I was right there, but I couldn't get there. You lucky motherfucker.
The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards.
I was trying
So
the
the
wrong
line of
way.
scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10.
Oftentimes now, offenses aren't nearly as precise as days gone by. They just have receivers find an open patch of grass and let the quarterback find you. And that's exactly what they did on that play. First with the pass through the air. Nice chunk of yardage there. And then additional pickup with his legs after the catch.
Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. And it's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice 1st down. Drive keeps moving.
Now a 1st down carry by
Oh,
Jones.
that was beautiful.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a
That
foot
was
race.
beautiful.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Ronald Jones with his 16th touchdown of the year. And the Buccaneers are an extra point away from tying up this football game. Here's Gay now to add the extra point. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14.
That ties the game at 14.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
25-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Touchdowns on back-to-back drives. So a very good flow right now offensively.
Ah!
Slow them down, too, because they are locked
Why
in.
the fuck does he gotta keep cocking that man? I want to take him to fuck, man. He gotta keep cocking the goddamn ball.
They've got a nice rhythm they're locked into. How can the defensive guys come up with something that'll disrupt that flow? That's what they're seeking right now.
Well, it's been an exciting sequence to watch. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
Gain of 7 yards.
And
it's 3rd down.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Open man is Thielen. It's complete. And he is going to have a Colts first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So he turned to a trusted, familiar face in that 3rd down situation. It paid off.
Yeah, you go to your veteran receiver in that spot, so you can't
Get the fuck
underestimate him when he's on the field.
Stop playing with me.
Make sure you know where he is because he understands how to get open in key situations.
The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Six yards left on 2nd down.
Oh, that shit is look too tempting to fucking run,
This is
dog.
Hines. Call it a gain of 4 there, so it sets up a big play here. 3rd and a yard.
Down at the 42-yard line.
Looking for Campbell downfield.
Fuck! Why not jumping, bitch?
It's intercepted. Picked by
It's right there. Go for the fucking ball.
They're in an interception mood on defense. Had 2 nice interceptions a week ago. Now 2 here in the first half.
Damn
Yeah,
ball
we call
back.
it ball hawking. And the only way to
It's all
truly
good.
be good ball hawks is not guessing. It's not just simply anticipation. It's study and understanding what they like to do and beating them to the spot and creating big plays.
Well, they're watching the film, and it's working. And oh, he took it one-handed. What a grab. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts.
Oh, yeah?
As the clock will stop with just under 30
still doing
seconds to
that,
go
man?
in the first half.
You still doing that, madame?
Up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. He'll drop to throw.
Thank you.
And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked up
Dance
by
for
Blackman.
Blackman.
And they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line.
10 at the 44-yard line.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw.
You got to keep cocking the ball. Can I play like that, man?
And this is going to be intercepted.
Cocking the ball.
Picked off with great anticipation. And his guys have got it back at the closing
Hey, man,
stages
I got
of
to
the
throw the ball
first
5
half.
seconds earlier than they normally throw it.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. We're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
That is the wise play because if you think about trying to fool them here, here's what you're facing. You're facing a loosened up secondary, playing a lot deeper than normal. So even if you run some type of misdirection, you're only going to fool them for a second or so. And guess what? They're so deep, they're really not going to be out of position. Take the knee, get to the locker room.
So the line of scrimmage all the way up to midfield now as they've got it 1st and 10. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining. Looking for Woods that time, but it'll be 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Yeah, let's get second. Let's go, let's go. And we got Mike, number 53. Mike, 53.
And this pass is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left. The intended target was Chris Godwin, but now it's third down.
Third down and 10.
So now third and 10, a big play to start the drive, but nothing since.
58, come on. 58, come on.
They'll throw now on the final play. Looking downfield for Godwin. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up fourth down. So we've hit halftime all even at 14 apiece. As we send you a stone's throw away across I-4 to Orlando. There standing by is Jonathan Coachman, ready with REA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, and ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23.
Their own 23-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game. We'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Got to wonder what adjustments are being made defensively to try and get a spark and maybe slow down the other side.
But here, do you change up anything on this opening drive?
Not offensively, you don't. You got everything going your way. You've probably prepared for maybe some change-ups you might expect, but overall, you like what your game plan's showing you.
They'll go again to Jones. He works his way forward for a couple up past the 30.
Now that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater, he just made a great play there.
They'll go to the air here on 3rd and 2. They got a man. It's Woods. And he is going to have the Buccaneers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down.
Back at the 43-yard line.
2nd and 13. And a first hookup with his all-pro tight end, Rob Gronkowski. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
He'll look to throw. Quickly to Gronkowski. That's caught. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Right back to him for 10 more and a first.
That was a route run, not just with dexterity, but with intelligence.
So say, fuck that, my season was
Made sure the
lying.
quarterback saw it, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line.
Now that was just absolute perfect man coverage. Nowhere for them to go with the football. Led to a sack. And that's really difficult to do in today's NFL with all these gazelles running around that you're trying to cover in the secondary.
After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. He finds his tight end. That's complete. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. A good pickup there. 18 yards as they get closer for 3rd down. He may try and run for this. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. He'll look to throw. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an
Get up,
interception. Picked up by Malik Hooker. And a big
I gambled because I left somebody open just to do that. But I had to gamble.
So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the 3rd quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this 3rd quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Well, they did throw interceptions on their last 2 drives, so no surprise at all they decided to start it with a running play. I'm actually a little bit surprised, though, that they got as much out of it as they did.
Yeah, decent little gain. Puts them in a pretty good spot for 2nd down. 2nd and 6. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Got an open man, the tight end, Jarwin. And he is going to have a Colts 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. That good for 19 yards as they pick up the conversion on 3rd.
1st down.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Taylor. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards. Back to the 33. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Pretty straightforward play there by the linebacker. He saw the run, went with straight-ahead pursuit, and dumped him behind the line of scrimmage.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. This to Jarwin.
That was a badass throw.
At the 40, but not before making
ass, man.
8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now gives him much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
And he's got his man, Hilton. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Draw play. This is Hines. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
41-yard line.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. They run again with Hines. And a nice run. They're going to take this close to the 1st down marker at the Bucs 35. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue.
It's a gain of 6. 1st down, Indianapolis.
One quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Both teams working on short rest, but this has been one of the better Thursday night games we've seen as they come up here on 1st and 10. Here's Taylor. He'll get the 1st down and more inside the 20. And finally taken down at the 15. That burst good for 20 and a 1st down. All right, I got to ask you, with these RPOs, essentially the quarterback has 3 options, right? So what's different from that versus the triple option that we see the service academies run at the college level?
As a general rule, the triple option at the college level, most things are called outside of the quarterback faking it to the runner and then keeping it himself and maybe having a trail back. What I mean is, in the NFL, that option to throw the football all comes about organically. It's a natural deal based on reads. In college, if you're going to throw the football for triple option, you've actually called that play.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. This will be caught just inside the 10. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. T.Y. Hilton, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Colts have broken our tie as they take the lead. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14.
Score Colts 21, Buccaneers 14.
Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And now they'll look to answer working from behind. And remember, this offense has sputtered yet to score here in the second half. They'll need to change that here. Oh, he got position on him, and he pulls it in. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards.
44-yard line.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. This into the hands of his running back, Ronald Jones. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. And they get 17 more on that one and another 1st down.
How the fuck? Hold on, zone. How the fuck is that whole side?
The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And incomplete, he dropped it in the end zone.
Incomplete.
Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. Well, we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage.
And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Chris Godwin, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Buccaneers are an extra point away from tying up this football game.
As a fan, is there anything prettier than a well-executed post route?
No, it's a thing of beauty, especially when it's done like that for a touchdown.
The throw, the catch, and how about the run after to get it to the end zone?
Matt Gay to kick off for Tampa Bay.
A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
I just thought about it. I see why he keep getting it. I don't know. See, I ain't changing none of that shit. Fuck it.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this fourth quarter to try to grab that lead back. And this is going to be a Colts first down as he'll take this up to about the 30. Yard line.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Colts.
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. Taylor. He'll get about 4 as he's past the 35 to the 38-yard line.
Brandon, we just saw the benefits of being able to run the ball successfully. They pick up 4 yards on that carry. So now if you're a play caller, you can do just about anything you want. But on the defensive side of the ball, you're scrambling a little bit. Now you're behind trying to figure out, do I need to blitz him? Do I need to pressure him? How do I gain an advantage on this snap? You know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
Every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Excellent play there on third down. Give him 25 yards. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's first and 10 at the 36. And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33.
Well, from an offensive perspective, that was a tough run because he only picked up 3 yards. But let's flip it over to the defensive side. They now have the advantage. 3 3-yard gains, that means they're punting the ball likely on fourth down. That's what you're looking for when you're playing defense.
Damn, am I supposed to hit that? What the fool, motherfucker?
And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's third down.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
And this is going to be intercepted.
Let's do that.
Carlton Davis picks it. And he'll take this all the way down inside the 40. And you have to wonder, Charles, a game like this, 5 interceptions, what does this do to the psyche of a young quarterback?
Well, based on the fact that he's still out there and he threw a 5th interception, I'm wondering if his head coach believes that he's really strong mentally and wants him to play through it. Because otherwise, you need to get him out and fight another day, because this could leave lasting damage if he keeps throwing interceptions.
On first down, it's Jones. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short.
Brings up second and 2.
They'll drop to throw. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
But they certainly had success throughout this contest getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
They'll run on first down. Jones. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. It's a loss of 4 on the first down play. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. 2nd and 14. Right side complete. That's Woods. A good pickup there. 13 yards as they get closer for third down.
A 13-yard gain brings up third and
they'll try and run for it with Jones. And he's going to have a first down here as he gets this one to the 17-yard line.
First down.
Give him 2 yards on that play, and it'll move the chains.
17-yard line.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. And he'll take this one down near the 15. DeForest Buckner in on the tackle.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. This is Jones. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. It's a gain of 6, moves him to a manageable 3rd and 2 situation. Now, what's the thinking here? Because a touchdown would be nice, but you've ensured yourself a chance at 3 in the lead, so how worried are you about the 6?
You're not very worried about if you're confident in your kicker. And if you got a kicker who can put it through the post, you feel really good about trying to bleed that clock down. In an ideal scenario, your kicker puts it through the post as the clock hits zeros.
On 3rd down, here's Jones. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. It'll be called a gain of 2, and that'll leave him with some options here on 4th and inches. And we are set for a great finish as that timeout comes in with 2 seconds to go in this football game. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left.
5-yard attempt.
So it all rests now on the right foot of the kicker, Matt Gay. 2 seconds on the clock.
Scared him a little bit.
And it is good. He splits the uprights on the chip shot. And it'll be a hot time in Ybor tonight. The Bucs have won the football game. Well, a little drama there at the end, but really this thing was already decided. The late points get scored, and then it ends on the kickoff.
And I'm right there with you, partner. At the end of the game, they knew what they had to do. Just make sure you don't cough up the football at the end. Just take care of it, and victory was theirs, and that's exactly what they did.
So for the Buccaneers, they move back over 500 at 7-6. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Carolina Panthers. Meanwhile, for Indianapolis, it's another week to forget as they're going to fall to 1-12 now on the year. And they'll try to rebound next week on the road in Nashville. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.